Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's pick a card reading is going to be the next steps you should take in your career. This is a collaboration video. I'm really excited. I'm doing this with my friend Kino. So her pick a card is going to be what is your career path? So go ahead, make sure you check out her reading as well. And these readings should hopefully bring you some inspiration, clarity, and motivation on your path. And they should blend really nicely together. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Megan. I'm a psychic medium and tarot reader here on YouTube. I also give daily readings on TikTok, a lot of content on Instagram, and I just started a new podcast that I'm really excited about as well. So for more information on that, you can go down to the description box. I also have Kino's link to her video down below, so make sure you check hers out. So let's get right into it. We have 4 piles to pick from. If more than one pile is calling to you, that is totally fine. You may have more than one message. I will meet you at your reading. Alright, group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you pick this stone, you pick the green adventuring, and your first card is the world. So this first card is representing your overall energy, your current energy. And I feel for this group that you're feeling really in your power. I feel like you've awakened to a new part of your soul. You're seeing how everything's really connected. You're seeing all the love and compassion around you. And you're stepping into this 5D reality. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself, group number 1, and you've probably spent a lot of time in solitude the end of 2020 or even throughout 2020 and the beginning of 2021, and you've really dedicated your life to yourself. In the past, I feel like you've put other people before you, and now you're in this new energy, this new leader energy. It almost feels a little selfish, but it doesn't. Like in the past, this would have felt selfish, but now you're like, oh, I get it. I need to put myself first. This is why I'm feeling amazing. And I'm just really excited for you because you're really stepping into your true authentic power, your vulnerability, and you're seeing the power that lies deep within your emotions, all of the emotions. And you're loving the dark aspects of you as well. I also feel for this group that you are feeling called to travel or explore or move into a new house or a new state or a new country. You have this new energy about you that just wants to explore and take chances and get out of your environment. Or maybe you just planned a trip recently. This is really cool. I'm excited for this group. I feel like this group is filled with some leaders. I feel like you are definitely 100% light workers. You're here to help the planet. And you're doing so, you're getting yourself ready for something because you're really spending time filling your cup so that you can get ready to help people on a new level that you didn't even know you were capable of. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see exactly what your next steps are. Alright, so we have Goddess of the Sacred Path, Goddess of Strength, Fertility, the Hanged Man in reverse, Two of Cups, Broken Heart, Take time to breathe out in the healing light. So I'm really excited for this group because while I was shuffling, I was getting this sense that you are really stepping into your new powers, more intuition. Like you're seeing things clearer, you're connecting more with your guides and your higher self, and you're getting clearer messages. And all of this is because of the work that you've done to heal your heart space. And you're stepping into this energetic flow, this free flow of energy where you're just trusting and you're going with your intuition. And I feel as though you're a little antsy right now because you stepped in this new power and now you want to help the world. You're like, I have energy, I love myself, and it's like you're ready to just take on more responsibility. And I feel as though you're still in a space of healing. I feel like for the next month or 2, you're still going to be healing. But by springtime, this is a timeless reading. You can read it at any point. So I hate to say springtime, so I'll say by like 2 or 3 months from now, you're going to be able to really make advancements in your career. Okay? Because I feel for a lot of you, you have either recently quit a job or you're wanting to do something more to help the planet, or you're already a light worker, you're already you have a tarot reading business, or you're a life coach, or something you're already doing, but you feel called to increase your business. Like maybe you had a dip in sales recently, or you felt like maybe I was doing something wrong. Like, why aren't I manifesting more money? Why isn't this successful? And it's not anything wrong that you did. You needed this time to rest, reflect, and heal. To heal your heart chakra. Your throat as well, I'm hearing, but a lot of your heart chakra. And that time that you've had recently, and even in 2020, was a gift. That extra time you had to meditate and relax and sleep in and reflect has been a gift. For some of you. For some of you, you're just quitting a job and you're like antsy because you're used to working a lot and you feel lazy, but you're not. Like, you are being prepared for a very successful, enriching time in your life. Okay, and I can see that because look at these first three cards. We have the Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. And Fertility. Okay, it's a perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yes, you're giving birth to like this new energy within you. And I love this Goddess of Strength because you are learning how to set up boundaries, energetic boundaries. I feel like in some areas you're really good at setting up boundaries. Like if somebody wants you to do something and you don't have the energy, you're good at saying no. But in other ways, you're always bending to make other people feel more comfortable, to make other people feel happy, at the expense of your own true authenticity. And you're learning how to fully step into your power and be you, even if people don't like it. Because you're realizing that even if you trigger somebody or make somebody upset, that doesn't have anything to do with you. You're realizing that that trigger that happened for that person, they needed that to grow. Even if they think that you're a horrible person or whatever happens in the situation, you know who you are now. You know who you are. You love who you are. You know you come from a place of compassion and empathy because you have so much love to give. You're heart chakra centered people. That means you emit most of your frequency from your heart chakra. So this is the most powerful chakra. So it's the most powerful gift to have, but that means you also absorb energy into your heart chakra. So when your heart breaks, it breaks hard. And you're learning how to not close off your heart, but you're learning how to protect it and how to take that love that you have, that powerful love frequency, and give it to yourself first. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're still mending your heart. So do a lot of heart chakra meditations, put your hands on your heart. But it is healing. Look at this broken heart card we have. Well, look at these last three cards. We have this broken heart card, take time to breathe out, and the healing light. And I love how she's presenting this ball of healing light, and it's right around her heart chakra. It's like, this is you, group number one. This is you. You admit your power from your heart, but you're still healing. That's why your spirit guides and your angels are like, keep taking time for yourself. Keep taking time. Things will gain momentum, like I said, in a couple months, 2 or 3 months. Right now, it's still important for you to slow down. Do things for yourself, or take a trip. For some of you that have been wanting to get out of your current environment, take that trip that you've been like, oh, I don't know if I should. Now is the time. Now is the time to take it. Do it. If you can. If you can't afford it, then, drive to a city near you for the day and spend time in that city and just walk around and meditate and, do something where you can get out of your current environment where you're at, your current household or your current city, because you're being prepared for greatness. Like, I really relate to this group because this is what I'm going through too. Like, and I can feel that heart. Like, maybe some of you have let go of relationships as well. Like a significant other. Some of you are going through a breakup. Some of you have realized that certain friendships, or maybe even some of you it's with your parents. You're letting go of energetic cords with your parents. But there is a lot of healing going through on a massive level for you. Like massive. Like you can't even see everything that's happening. If you saw everything, you would be like, whoa, I need to slow down. I need to not get out of bed for a few days, or I need to go walk in nature. But spend time right now meditating. You can still be in your creative energy and you can still continue to grow your business or whatever it is that you do. But be very mindful right now of how much you spend in your career or your business. And don't look at slowing down and not creating as a bad thing. Like, I haven't made a YouTube video in like a month. I've been making TikToks because they're short and sweet and doesn't take up a lot of my energy. So just be mindful and use your discernment. Okay? And then look at these other two cards. We have the Hangman in reverse and the Two of Cups. So I feel like with some of your relationships, you started to see in the past month or two other people's true colors. You started to see them for who they really were. Maybe in the past you thought this person was really good for you, or this friendship was really solid, or this person that you liked was everything in the world, and now you're like, oh, how did I not see it? It's like your world got flipped upside down. Your world got flipped upside down for the benefit of you, but at the time it was a little like, whoa, what's happening? How did I not see this before? And you weren't supposed to. You're supposed to see it now. Everything's happening in divine timing. And I feel because of that, because of the energetic cords that you severed from certain people in your life, for some of you, this is with yourself. Like, it sounds weird to say sever a cord with yourself, but sever a cord with some of the beliefs you had about yourself. Sever some of the habits that you had. Severing the environment, something that didn't serve your highest good. And I feel because of that, with this Two of Cups, there's going to be new connections coming into your life. For some of you, you've already met new people. For some of you, it's going to be relationship. For some of you, it's going to be friendships. But they're going to be really healthy, strong soul connections. Because now you know your worth. Now you know it. Now there might be people coming in, I'm hearing, that aren't going to be good for you. But you're going to know it. Your intuition's going to tell you. Your intuition's strong. Listen to it. Listen to it. I think you will. I don't even feel like you need that message for this group. You will know. But if there's a doubt that this person is toxic or this person is this or that, you lay your foot down. You stand your ground. Goddess of Strength, you stand up for what you believe in. You stand up for what you know is right. You are very smart. You are very intelligent. And those emotions that come up, even if they're an emotion of sadness or anger or frustration, those are messages from your inner child. They're messages from your inner self. That's how we communicate with the spirit realm. It's through our emotions. It's through our heart space. Right? Our logical mind, a lot of the time, is our ego. Can be, right? But our emotions are the messengers. Messengers. Yeah, the messengers. I said that weird. You're right on time, group number 1. I know things have felt slower for you, but you're right on time. Some days you're going to have more energy to create. So the next day you might needing to rest and meditate all day. Go with the ebb and flow of the cycles that you're feeling. This is really, really important. Because in your career, you're not going to be working like 50 hours a week. Probably not even 40. Because you're removing that belief that you have to work that much to even make money. Because that's a false belief that's been ingrained in us in society, right? And you're moving away from that energy. That you can play and have fun and rest and have a healthy schedule that works for you and still be able to make money and thrive. And the more that you honor your energetic levels, the more you honor this space that you're creating to heal your heart space, the more you do that, the more inspiration will come through, the more you will be excited for new projects, new creative ideas will flow through. You will be rewarded for this. Going against society, at least I know that's like that in the States. It could be different from where you're at in the world, but I know a lot of society can say that we have to work a certain amount of hours, right? If we're starting a business, we need to live, breathe, and sleep while we work. And that's so twisted. So have fun, play, take that vacation, Things are working out in your favor. You're getting prepared for some greatness. It's going to take a little bit longer. So practice your patience, practice your discernment, practice boundaries, okay? Practice boundaries, and keep connecting with your guides, because they're really close around you all the time wanting to talk to you. And if you feel a pull that you need to rest, or an emotion comes up and you're like, oh, some anxiety is coming up or some depression, why am I sad? Talk to your body. You're learning how to self-parent, how to be there for yourself, how to create a safe space for yourself. And all of this is healing your heart. You're strong and you're powerful, and you're going to make big, dramatic changes in this world in a very beautiful, positive way. I say that without a doubt, okay? I love you guys. Group number 1, I relate to you. Please comment down below. I want to know if this resonated, if you like this reading, and I just want to hear from you. I want to connect. So, also, if you want to check out my podcast, it is on Spotify, and it's called Let Me Shift Your Mind. I only have 2 episodes up so far that I'm really excited to explore on that platform. So, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, hi group number 2. So if you picked this stone, we have the red jasper, and your card is the 2 of Pentacles. So right away I'm getting the energy for this group that you're currently in this state of learning to balance your energies, of feeling more grounded as well. I can tell that you're really healing your sacral and root chakra. You're really opening up your sexuality, and you're really starting to honor and feel into your emotions. Instead of fighting them, you're learning how to flow with them. Like, instead of suppressing them, right? You're honoring them, you're creating a space for them, and you're learning how to juggle your responsibilities in the 3D realm with also letting yourself be free. You're searching for more freedom, is what I feel like for this group. Freedom of expression. I'm also getting the energy of dancing. So I feel like dancing would really help this group. If you danced for like 5 or 10 minutes every day, just moved your body around to some music, it would really help connect you, ground you, and help you move some of this energy around that you're healing, you're releasing. I'm like dancing as I'm telling you guys. That's what I feel like for this group, just like flowing. Even if it's just like, you don't even have to dance. You could meditate and just kind of like move your hips around, move your shoulders around. I just feel that energy for this group. You're learning how to sink in with your body, work with your body. So, I love that. Okay. Let's pull some more cards and let's see what are the next steps you should take in your career. Okay, so we have take time to breathe out, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, the Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough, the Knight of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, it's all in your head, turn knowledge into wisdom, and broken dreams, you can only accept or reject your dreams. Okay, let's look at these first 3 cards. Take time to breathe out, 10 of Swords reverse, Page of Cups reverse. I was getting the sense that for some of you, maybe you look at other people's careers or other people's success online in social media and you have some jealousy. Or you're like, oh, why can't I be there? Why can't I have gotten there? Actually, let's look at the first 4 cards. Because the Koi Fish Spirit, it says, right? There is always enough. And Spirit wants you to reflect on that energy. Notice if it comes up while you're on social media or you're looking at other people's lives, if there is some sort of jealousy, because you're working on healing that. That's in your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. And you're currently being shown that there's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough. And to start practicing getting excited for those people. Even if you don't like those people and they're successful, like getting excited for them. Being happy for them. Because that jealousy and that resentment is only going to hold you back in life. So I feel like that's one of the blockages in your career. Also, Spirit's saying you don't need to work as hard as you think you need to work. That's why we have the take time to breathe out card. Take time to rest. Take time to reflect. I'm hearing taking a vacation could be really good for this group. if you feel called. Spending time in nature, stargazing, moon gazing, doing a moon meditation, making moon water. I feel like this group's really connected to the moon. But let's go to these cards on the bottom left. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands. I feel like with this Page of Wands, there is an exciting fresh start coming for you in your career. There's exciting, fresh, younger, playful energy. So this could be a new creative project, a new collaboration. This could be somebody new that starts at your job, that brings like a whole new, fresh energy to your work environment. But I feel like whatever this new energy is, it's very creative. So Spirit's really wanting you to focus on that. How can you be creative in new ways? How can you be more playful and in your childlike energy? Because when this opportunity comes, they really want you to grab it. And sometimes opportunities don't come from an external source. Sometimes opportunities come from within. It can be an idea, right? So look to that as well. Like if you have a creative idea where you're like, oh, I don't know if people will like that, that's an opportunity. So just be aware of that. And with this Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like Spirit's wanting you to stop focusing on other people. Like whether it's, I feel like it's some sort of romantic connection. It could be an ex, or it could be somebody you like that's not giving you the time of day, or a past connection. Spirit's saying put that to the side. Like stop focusing on that. Focus on your inner child and like playful energy. That's really going to help you advance in your career. So that's the next step to take, is to find ways to be creative and be open to new ideas, and claim that out loud. You know, if you're not sure what this message is, say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready for some new creative energy. I'm ready to take a new chance on life, whether it's like, you know, starting a website or a YouTube channel or a podcast, or applying for a new job or a promotion for some of you. But there is some new energy that's wanting to come in. Your inner child is like manifesting this. And then we have these two cards here. We have the Flashover. It says it's all in your head. And then Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay, so you're very focused in your headspace. A little too much. You overthink. You're overthinking things. And you're a little worried about your career. Like, maybe I should take this step, or maybe I should take that step, or maybe this step, or maybe I should do that. And Spirit wants you to encourage you to follow more of your intuition. There will be more wisdom from that. There's more wisdom in that, in your emotions and in your intuition than you realize. And Spirit's also saying that you'll be presented with the next steps to take when it's the right time. So don't try to be like, oh, I need to do these things and this thing and this thing. Maybe in the morning you're the kind of person that's like, oh my gosh, I need to do 10 million things today. Slow down. Figure out what you're going to do for that day. And then be like, okay, that's enough. And trust. And take some, put in energy, put in time to take rest, to take a breath. Make that a priority. That's really going to help you, because when we're too much in our mind and we're thinking about all the things that we have to do, it just kind of clouds our judgment and it kind of overwhelms us, and then we're disconnected from our intuition, and then we don't know what steps to take. I feel like the answers are within you. They are within you, group number 2. Focusing on your breath, focusing on your heart, and focusing on your body. Sometimes it's easier for us to get out of our headspace if we focus on our heart space, or if you focus on your solar plexus or your sacral chakra. When you focus on a different chakra, it kind of like pulls you out of your head. And you really feel into it, and you put your hands on it, and you focus on that area. That could really, really help you. And then we have this Broken Dreams card. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. I feel like you're learning how to give yourself a safe space to fully express what you want out of life. Like, I feel like you're still holding back in some ways of what you really, really want. And Spirit is encouraging you to dream big, to believe in yourself, to love yourself. There's also this feeling I'm getting with this image here. Well, there's a mirror, you see, that she's looking in, and it's broken. And I feel for some of you, you live in your past memories sometimes of what you've done wrong or what you could have done right, or, you see yourself as like broken, this broken person, or like, I've been through so much. And Spirit is helping you, and your guides are helping you to look at it in a different light, to look at your resilience, to look at your strength, to look at all that you've learned and all the knowledge you've gained through that. Of course it was hard what you've been through, and of course it's sad, and it's okay to be sad about it. But now it's like you're stepping into this new energy of seeing your power, your worth, and how amazing and incredible you are. So I feel like the next steps for you to take isn't necessarily to do more in your career. For some of you, it is to apply to a new job. For some of you, it is to do new artistic energies and projects when they come through. To step out of your comfort zone. On some days, you'll feel more inspired, but on other days, it's to really focus on your healing, focus on grounding your energy, focus on clearing your headspace, and remembering that there's enough to go around for everybody. There's literally enough to go around. So there are a few blockages, but that's why you need to take time out, because once you start to heal and release these beliefs and these energies that are holding you back, you're really going to soar. And I see that for you. You're really going to take off. Cut cords from people that aren't serving you in your life. And sometimes we can cut cords with people, like we just don't talk to them a bunch, but they're still kind of in our life. Like they can still reach out if they want. If there's somebody in your life that is really toxic, I'm not saying you have to do this with everybody, but if there is somebody, this is a specific message for some of you, that is not a good person, or doesn't lift you up, it is time, Spirit's saying, to completely cut off communication and tell them that I don't want you in my life anymore. Use that with your discernment and your intuition only if it resonates, because that's a very specific message. But if you still leave a line open of communication with a person that isn't good for you, you're not completely detached from that person. You still carry some of their energy. You're really embracing this wolf spirit. This wolf spirit, this knowledge, this wisdom. Because you are very smart, group number 2. But you get in your head so much that you can't see how smart you are. Like sometimes you overthink so much that you can't see the light that's within you. Practice stillness, practice some guided meditations. But I do feel as though for this group that there is a very stable, exciting career coming in for you. There is something really beautiful coming in. I feel like it is something to do with working with your emotions and your knowledge. You're learning how to swim with the current, is what I'm saying. You're learning how to swim with the current right now. You've been swimming against it. You're learning how to swim with it, and once you start to master that, this stable, prosperous career will present itself. Because there is abundance coming for you. There is fulfillment, love, beautiful, strong connections, and balance. Balance and freedom. And look up more meanings about the koi fish and the wolf spirit. Look online, because I feel like there's more messages there for you, because you are embodying those spirit animals. So I'm excited for you, group number 2. You're powerful. You are so powerful. I really hope this reading helps you. I hope it brought some clarity. Comment down below if it did. I love hearing from you. I did just start a podcast. If you want to check it out, it's on Spotify. It is called the Let Me Shift Your Mind podcast. There's only a couple up so far, but I'm really excited to explore that platform. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, welcome group number 3. So if you pick this group, you pick the Sodalite stone, and you have the King of Wands in reverse. So for this group, for group number 3, I feel as though your current energy is this All right, we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Don't let pride get in your way. Compassion, Goddess of the Sacred Path. It is what it is. Ace of Cups reversed, Five of Cups, and After the Storm. Let's look at these first 4 cards at the top. I feel like with this Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting the message that you're trying to think logically of how you can make more money and build more wealth for yourself. You're trying to plan how to bring in more abundance. And there's almost this judgment you have towards yourself with this compassion card. And we have don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, so there's this feeling of having to prove yourself, of maybe comparing yourself as well to other people. I feel like you're really smart, group number 3, and I feel like you have a lot of success coming your way. I really do that. I feel that strongly. But I feel like Spirit's trying to show you the more important aspects of life. Because you have a lot of compassion, you have empathy, you have the ability to love, but part of you is closed off to that. Because you see that, you feel like that's not going to get you far. You feel like, well, I need a strategic plan, and I need to do this, and I need to have this in order, and I need to do this amount of work, and I need to do that. And Spirit's like, no, you don't. You have this fiery energy within you. And you have this drive that's really beautiful and really powerful. And your guides are asking you to start to focus more of that energy in your heart space versus your head space. Focus more on how you can help others and how you can inspire others without just focusing on how you can make money off of it. It's great to make money off of it. It's great to receive abundance. And you will. And I feel like for a lot of you already are. But I feel as though there's been too much focus on that. Like there's something off balance with it. And I'm also hearing for this group that you're supposed to make mistakes still. Like some of you feel like you've gotten so far because you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of healing and you've really advanced in so many areas of your life, and you're really, really strong. This group, I can tell you're very strong. But there's almost this pride that is in your way. It's like this, no, I've come so far in my journey that I can't make a mistake, or I can't, you're not letting yourself have the flexibility that you used to let yourself have. You're almost being a little too hard on yourself, is what I'm feeling for this group. You're like, okay, you've been on your spiritual journey for this amount of time, you know better now. It's time to make money. It's time to, you're letting your ego kind of be like, okay, no more effing around. It's time to go. And your higher self is coming through and it's like, nope. It's time to rest still. It's time to see this card, release judgment about yourself and others. Focus on the love and light that is within everybody and that's within you. Keep focusing on that light. That light within you is going to lead the way. It's not going to lead you in the way that you want it to lead you. It's going to get you to your end goal. That's going to serve your highest purpose and your highest self. But your ego's trying to come through and take the lead. And say, okay, I've been the spiritual path. I've been on the spiritual path for so long. Now I'm just going to let my ego take, because my ego isn't getting what it wants. So my ego needs to take over now. And Spirit's like, no, that's not going to work. Because then look at these cards we have at the bottom left. Let go of logic, trust your intuition, and it is what it is. Spirit's saying, let it be. Let it be. You have a drive, and that's beautiful, but you need to learn how to find the balance of utilizing your drive for the greater good and taking a rest and trusting and getting out of your headspace. There's a mass collective healing going on, okay? This is a timeless reading. You can watch this and let it resonate any time, but while I'm filming it in March of 2021, there is a very deep collective healing happening right now. Very mass awakening, very big mass awakening. And it's time to let go of that judgment that you have towards yourself. You're going to have a fulfilled life. It's not going to happen right now. I wish it was for you. I wish it was for me. But the thing is, the thing that your ego thinks that'll make you fulfilled is a lie. And that fulfillment that you seek is already within you now. And that's what you're learning. The fulfillment you seek in your career, the fulfillment you seek in monetary value and what you want to achieve and how you want to help people, whatever it is, that fulfillment that you're after, you already have that now. And you're learning to integrate that. So don't hold resistance to it, because that fulfillment you want is here. It's ready to come into your life. Not in the way that you want it to. But in order for you to reach that fulfillment you desire, you must start to integrate that fulfillment now. And that's what I'm seeing with this Ace of Cups in reverse, this Five of Cups, and after the storm. You're going through some frustration right now. You're going through, I feel like you're reflecting on the past. You're doing a lot of shadow work. There's a lot of things coming up for you recently. And it's like you're getting frustrated. You're like, why is this coming up again? Or I thought I healed this already. Like, why is this happening? Why do I feel like this? I don't have time for this. Like, it's time for me to start making money. It's time for me to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my life. It's time for me to find a new job. And Spirit's like, no, Ace of Cups in reverse. This is focusing on you. This is self-love to me. Like, whenever I see this cup in reverse pointing at me, like pointing this way, that is like filling your own cup. Letting go of these expectations you have on yourself, because these expectations you've grown to learn through society. These aren't from your higher self. These pressures you put on. The success you're looking for in your career, these next steps you're wanting to take, there are not so much steps for this group. There are more of just being. And I know that sounds weird, but it's more just being and letting go. Surrendering. I want you to say that every morning you wake up. I surrender. I surrender. I let go of expectations. I let go of self-judgment. I let go of comparison. And I'm here and I'm right now and I'm in the present moment. That's your step to take. It's to not take a step. But to release. I guess release is a step, but you know what I mean. It's just be as you are. You're perfect. You're right on time. You don't feel like it, but you are. There's a new beginning coming for you. Once you integrate more of this energy, there's a new beginning coming for you, because we have this owl energy, and it says after the storm. You're in an energetic storm. I feel like I'm seeing like a tornado for this group. Your ego is kind of taken over, and there's all of this stuff coming up, and this is like a big, it's almost like a test. It's almost like a test. Can you, with all of these energies coming up, and all of this fear, and all this regret, and all of this past coming up, can you learn how to stand in your power and still trust? Because that's when it's the hardest, right? To surrender and trust is when all of our heavier emotions start to rise. And you can. You have the strength. Fulfillment's already here for you. Success is already here for you. It's what your higher self is saying. Your ego is saying, no, it's not. If you're feeling that right now, no, it's not. That's your ego. It's time to tell your ego, I know you're scared, right? I know you're scared. I know you want this and you want that, but you have to trust. You have to let go. You have to trust me, your higher self. You're very divinely guided, group number 3. I promise you that. You have a big support team. You have a lot of people cheering you on in the spirit realm. Sit with that pain. Let it guide you. Let these emotions guide you. And nurture yourself. You need a lot of compassion, a lot of self-nurturing right now, a lot of self-parenting. You're going to do big things in this world. You're going to do very big things. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this group. You're going through a big awakening. Hang on. You got this. Comment down below. I want to send you words of encouragement. I love hearing from you. Like I said at the beginning, I started a new podcast. If you do want to check it out, it's called Let Me Shift Your Mind. It's only a couple episodes up so far, but I'm excited to explore that platform. and I will see you all next time. Bye. Alright, group number 4. So if you picked this group, you picked this lime green stone, and we have Justice in reverse. I'm getting this really powerful energy with this Justice card. Like, it's almost as though you're finding justice for yourself. You're finding justice within. You're finally validating your emotions. You're validating yourself and your experiences. You're not looking for it outside of yourself. You used to. Now you're realizing that you can validate for yourself. And you're honoring that. This is really powerful. This is hard to get to. If you didn't grow up in an environment like this, which I feel like you didn't, group number 4, you are finally realizing how to be that kind of person for yourself and find peace in that. And your self-parenting. So I love this energy. This is a great start. I'll pull some more cards. Let's see what's going on with your career, what next steps you should be taking. Oh wow, we have the Justice that just came out again. Oh wow, okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so like I said, we have the Justice card again. This time it's upright. Then we have the 6 of Cups and the Moon reversed. We have Look at the Bigger Picture, Action reversed, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Renewal. It says regeneration begins with decay, and Present Power. I like how this Justice card came out again next to the 6 of Cups in reverse. So let's look at these first 3 cards here. I feel with this Justice, this is saying because you've learned how to justify yourself and give validation for yourself, that you learned how to practice justice with other people and other relationships. Like, because, and maybe for some of you, relationships have fallen apart or you're not as close with people as you were before, and that's because of the self-love that you've given to yourself. When you validate your own experiences and your own feelings, the outer world is going to reflect that, and that's exactly what's happening to you. So if it hasn't happened already in your outside relationships, it's about to. For some of you, it already has changed them, whether it's your work environment or a relationship you're in, like a romantic partnership or friendships. Right? This could even be family dynamics for some of you, because we do have the 6 of Cups here. But things are changing, and you're seeing people for their true colors, and you're seeing your worth and what you deserve, and you're separating yourself from those people that can't provide the love for you that you know that you deserve. And this is so powerful. And this is going to have a huge effect on your work relationships and work partnerships in a very, very positive way. I feel like through this healing too, you're also reflecting on the past, because we have the 6 of Cups here, the Moon in reverse, and Look at the Bigger Picture. So with these 3 cards, I can tell there's a lot of reflection. There could be things coming up from the past that are healing, but you're also looking at your past in a more positive light. I see that for this group. There's so much healing going on, and this is all benefiting your career, which I'll get more into in a second. But all of this work that you've been doing to honor yourself and who you are, to validate yourself, is really helping you reflect on your past in a new way. You're looking at life in the bigger picture. You're seeing it from different angles and different perspectives and different energies, and you're feeling a lot of gratitude. You're feeling a lot of gratitude, you're feeling more powerful, and you're seeing life for what it truly is. For some of you, maybe you've been told that you're too sensitive, or you're overly emotional, or you're this or you're that, and you're not. You're not. You are sensitive. But that's because you can pick up on things. And you're finally realizing how powerful it is to work with that. Even those sensitivities of feelings of sadness or depression or anxiety or stress, you're realizing that those are messengers from your higher self, from your inner child, from the universe. And you're working with that. You're finding balance in that. and you're honoring. I just keep feeling honor for this group. Like, you're honoring your energy, you're honoring your power, and you're honoring what you deserve. And this is going to make huge, massive shifts for you. Like, huge, massive shifts in your career. I like how this action card's in reverse. Let's look at these bottom 3 cards on the left. Action card, we have a Wheel of Fortune, which I love for you, and then the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like with this action card, it's basically saying that don't worry about taking too much action right now. There's not like certain steps you need to take. You've already done a lot of internal work, and that's going to begin to shift your external world and your environment and your work. So don't worry about like, what step do I need to take next? I know that's why you picked on this reading, but Spirit's saying, like, you've done the work. Keep honoring yourself. Keep focusing within, because that's what's making these changes. Do what feels right. Your intuition is strong. You know what's best. Do what feels like it's going to be fun, what's going to honor you. Get into more of that flow state energy. Some days you're going to feel more tired, like you need to rest, then rest. Some days you're going to feel more creative. Do that. I feel like for some of you, they're saying to start a TikTok account. So if you've been feeling a calling to start a TikTok, I think that platform's really beautiful. Now, of course, there's some negative sides. It can be addictive, like any social media platform. But what I really like about TikTok is I feel like it's the most authentic of all the social media platforms. I feel like you can see people really real, like just really being themselves. And the videos that I found anyways, it might be a different experience for you guys, but the videos that I found that really like blow up, that really get like a lot of views, are when people are speaking their truth. And not in like an inspiring way, but in a vulnerable way, which is inspiring, but it's not like, okay, these are the 5 steps that you need to change your life and to raise your vibration. Like, it's not those. It's the people that are coming on crying, talking about their experience and how it destroyed them, and they're, opening up and being vulnerable. And I think that platform is so powerful because it rewards that kind of vulnerability and that bravery. And it's been very inspiring for me when I do go on there, because I'm like, wow, it just encourages me to be more authentic, because it's different than like Instagram. I feel like there are authentic people on Instagram, obviously, and there is, a lot of good things that I still use the platform for. But for the most part, I feel like people do show their highlight reels. Or people are always trying to sell you some sort of like package or like program that's going to change your life. And it doesn't seem very real. That's my impression. Maybe that's a blockage I have to deal with. I don't know. But when you get on TikTok, it's more just like, come hang out, be yourself. And you don't need to like have this many followers to have your content be promoted. We're going to promote your content no matter what. And if it's more authentic, you're probably going to get more views. So anyways, I'll get off my TikTok rant. I'm not like getting money for that, but I've just noticed that within that platform. TikTok rewards authenticity, because that's what people go there. That's what people crave. They crave realness. This Wheel of Fortune. So with all of this work you've been doing, I feel like you've been taking a lot of time to rest. Group number 4. I really relate to this group, by the way. Group 1 and 4, it's like, I feel you guys. Wheel of Fortune, I love this, because this is like your luck is turning around. Your luck is turning around. And I love how like there's all these different people and animals on this card, because I feel like you're embracing all the different sides of you. All the different sides of you. All the light and the dark, the good, the bad, the angry, the mad, like all the sides of you, you're embracing them fully. You're stepping into this authenticity, this new authenticity, and this new, with stronger intuition and trusting, and that's really going to reward you. The more authentic you are, the more you'll be rewarded. This 10 of Pentacles is interesting in reverse, because I feel like what you might have craved in the past, what you maybe have been manifesting, has changed. Like the things that you've searched for or wanted in the past have changed because you have changed. So the things you've tried to manifest, they're not coming in the way that you wanted, or they're not coming in the way you once wanted them to. Because then right next to it, look at these next 2 cards. We have renewal, regeneration begins with decay, and present power. So you've really had to go through a death and a rebirth recently. You could be going through it now. I feel like for a lot of you it's already happened. But that's the thing with being on a spiritual journey, right, is it happens multiple times. So, but you went through a big one. You went through a shedding of the skin. You went through a cocoon phase. Something just huge like that, where you've let go a lot of expectations you had on yourself, or self-judgment, or anger. You've released a lot. And you've really come into this new peaceful energy. That's what I feel for this group, with this present power. It's this powerful energy, but it's this peaceful power energy, where you're like feeling calmer in who you are, and you're feeling more, and if you're not yet, this is what's coming for you, okay? You're feeling more relaxed. You're getting out of this fight or flight mode. You're getting out of this stressful energy, these stressful cycles. And you're like taming the beast. Like in this card, he's taming this lion, right? But look how happy he looks. He's like, I got this under control. I feel good. I have my power here. And these are like my emotions, right? And I feel them. I embrace them. But I don't let them run wild. I love them, right? This guy looks like he's a nice guy. He looks like he treats these lions with respect. They look happy too. These cats look happy. Embrace this new energy, group number 4. Don't worry so much about the actions that you're taking. Do what feels right in the moment. Do what feels right in the moment. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of beautiful discernment now. Keep taking care of yourself. You're still integrating this new role that you're playing in your life of being this parent to yourself, of giving yourself the love and validation and the assurance and all that. So keep focusing on that. Those are your steps to take right now. And there's so much abundance coming for you. There's so much abundance. This is a very strong spiritual group, so a lot of you are going to be spiritual leaders, or you already are. But you have a lot of wisdom to share. I also feel like the spiritual awakening that you went through, either recently or you're in the midst of, you're embracing it more than in the past. Like in the past, when you had a spiritual awakening, you're like, what's happening? I'm scared. Freaking out. But now you go through it and you're like, yeah, I'm going through something powerful. Okay, I'm upgrading. Okay, yep, Like you still cry and you release, but you're like, I cried and that felt powerful. Like you're transitioning through this phase with more grace and more acceptance. And that's something that in the past it would not have been like that. So I like this group. I'm excited for you. Comment down below. I want to know if this resonated, and I want to give you words of encouragement on your path. Like I said before, I did start a podcast. If you want to check it out, it's called Let Me Shift Your Mind. It's on Spotify. There's only a couple episodes up so far, but I'm excited to explore that platform. And I'm just sending you the best of luck. You don't need it, but I'm just sending you good vibes, and I'll see you next time. Bye.